welcome. This is True Moon Tarot. My name is Felicia Marie, and today I decided to do something a little different. So we're going to do a pick a card reading, and I've got 4 different piles here for you. We have a Rose Quartz, then we have a green and purple Fluorite, then we have a Rhodonite. I think that's how you say it. It's kind of hard to see with the light, but there's actually like pink and stuff in here. And then this is a green opal. So what I want you to do is just kind of like take a few deep breaths, think really about what it is that you feel like maybe you need to know, what really just kind of like clear your head and just think about what pile is calling to you. What pile are you drawn to? Again, we have Rose Quartz, green and purple Fluorite, Rhodonite, and green opal. So I will give you guys just a minute to think about which pile you would like, and then we will get on into the reading. Hi, pile 1, those of you who have picked the Rose Quartz. I'm just going to set that right here. Okay, so we've got 2 different sets of tarot cards, and then we have an oracle card. So we'll do your oracle card last. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay, so really what this is about is you've got 3 major arcana cards. We have the Lovers, the Moon, and Judgment. And then the other tarot cards, we have 7 of Scrolls, which is Intricacies and Industry, 5 of Forces, which is Winter and Summer, and then 4 of Forces, which is Spring and Autumn. So what I'm seeing with this is there is a part of you, maybe something that you have picked up on as far as your significant other's concerned, or maybe even a possible significant other. I feel like, especially with the Lovers card and the Judgment card here, that this is a decision that you've already made, and maybe you're kind of second guessing yourself, or trying to convince yourself a way out. And the reason I say this is because with Intricacies and Industry, this is all about, you know how things do, or you know why things do what they do. You know how they work. You're very good at what you do. You're very good at picking things apart and very good at laying things out for other people so that way they can understand it. But when it comes to you figuring out your own stuff, it's almost like I don't want to say that you're polar, but you do have a tendency to think one way or the other in a drastic situation, or like a drastic way. With summer and winter and spring and autumn, this to me is speaking towards the integration of your halves, your masculine and your feminine side. I feel like if this isn't specifically talking about an actual relationship or even like a friendship, something that's important to you, this is talking to you about yourself. This is about self-love. This is about finding the reasons why you do the things that you do. Maybe you've been on a shadow work kind of role for the last few months, or maybe you've been doing a lot of clearing out the energy that's around you. You've gotten rid of all the toxic people. You have taken time really to truly figure out what it is that you want. You've truly looked into the mirror and seen the other half, right? You've seen the other side of things. And if you haven't done that, that's something that you're working towards. Now, what your oracle card is the Witch, the earthly weaver of the world. So I think this is really truly speaking to the union of your halves. That's what I really think this is. For some of you, this is relationships. Maybe, you're meeting your soulmate, or you're meeting somebody else who's supposed to help you carry on this next chapter in your life, But for a lot of you who picked this pile, this is a confirmation for you to say that You are on the right path. You've done the right things. You've done all of the work. You are continuing to elevate your vibration and your frequency to the highest that it can be with both of your halves, both your masculine and your feminine sides. You are encouraged to truly harness that power, to truly figure out how to take that energy and push it out into the world, and how to really benefit from it, but also help others benefit, right? I feel like this pile, this group, a lot of you have the need to help others, and that stems from the fact that you know how to. Really, in your bones and in your soul and in your blood, you know how to do these things. You know how to heal. You know how to I want to say convince people, but it's not in that, it's not in like the convincing, like manipulative type way. It's like you really know how to get people to really think about the bigger picture or think outside the box. I just saw 444, and as we are ending this reading for you guys, my lovely group who have picked the Rose Quartz, I hope you guys have a fantastic and wonderful day. Bye. You who picked the green and purple fluorite, we will be setting that right here for you. Now we have 2 sets of tarot cards, and then we have an oracle card. Okay, so group number 2, those of you that have picked this, I want you to know that 1, don't think that you're alone. 2, somebody that you have been waiting on, somebody that you have been maybe even, what is the word? Mentoring. Somebody is going to kind of stab you in the back. Now, I find this interesting because I feel as if this is a feminine woman. Maybe not necessarily a woman, but this is somebody, I feel like this is a woman because you have a lot of masculine, if that makes sense. You have been all about action and working towards something and making sure that things are set in place the way that they need to be. And if you're not a woman, you are somebody who isn't really, okay, it's the feminine without the emotions, if that makes sense. Hi, Sandy baby. It's the feminine without the emotions. It's the the repression of your emotions. You have been action oriented. You have been working very hard to make sure that your house is in order, make sure your finances are in order, make sure your friends are in order. You know, you've been working very, very, very hard to make sure that certain things in your life are the way that they need to be. But I see somebody stabbing you in the back, and it's not necessarily like it probably won't even be that drastic, but for some of you I feel like it's somebody that you've been mentoring, somebody that you've been kind of helping to take care of, and this time that's coming for you, you need to figure out how to balance between the way that something makes you feel and what you're going to do about that feeling. Because I feel like this is, I kind of sense that this is a little bit of a warning, almost like to reel your emotions back in, like something, maybe everything's just, this is going to be the last straw. This is going to be what makes the pot boil over. And you need to remember that you have come a very, very, very long way, and that you know what you're doing. You're good at what you do. You're smart. You're creative. Sometimes you're patient, but you're not too patient. But there's something where 2 people aren't necessarily on the same page. They're not on the same page. They're looking away from each other, but they're both kind of hopeful. They're both kind of waiting. And I feel like with the King of Roses card, this is speaking to something or somebody that's important to you that's going to backstab you. And then with the King of Forces, it's looking over here to your Oracle card, which is Zombie, which is control, which is making sure that you understand that death isn't just death. It is a rebirth. Things change, and we always come out of it. Regardless of what happens, we always come out of it. People view death and view zombies as something scary, but that's not necessarily what they are. In some cultures, zombies were used to create some sort of protection, right? They were used for different rituals and all that kind of stuff, and we're not going to get into that stuff because I really don't know that much about things in that regard. But as far as being able to, with the King of Roses card, you see here how he's got all these animals around him, right? So this person has the control that they need to, but not when it comes to other people, right? And both of these kings are by themselves. So I feel like this is going to be a test to your emotional state, the power that you have, the control that you have over your emotions, the way that you come back from something, right? So that's really all I'm kind of picking up on for you, group number 2. I hope that this resonated with you, and I hope you have enjoyed Lovely Sandman here. I'm going to move on to group number 3. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye. Those of you who chose the Rhodonite, this is your pile. Sandy, please leave my rocks alone. Okay, so we have 2 sets of tarot cards here, and then an oracle card. Sandy, stop it. Stop it. Okay, so group number 3, I want you to know that you're not alone, okay? Some of you have probably been feeling down in the dumps lately. Maybe you've been feeling like things are kind of just piling up and you don't really know what to do with your life. But your guides and your angels want you to know that you're protected, that no matter what direction you choose, you are the creator of your own destiny. You are the creator of your own life, that they're just here to help guide you, and that regardless, you're going to get to where God needed your soul at this time, at this lifetime to get to. Now, we have the 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is like you've been kind of living, I want to say lavishly, but not necessarily like lavishly. Like you've been living your best life, right? Now, you just kind of need to make sure that you're focusing and that you're, stop, don't chew on my cards, that you're really paying attention to what areas in your life that you're watering, what areas in your life that you're taking the time to pay attention to and taking the time to nurture, what people in your life you're doing. With the winged messengers here and it being the 2 of Roses, they want you to know that you're loved. They want you to know that you're watched, that you have been receiving signs from them, that they want you to know that you're around. I'm hearing smells, that it's been a lot of smells for some of you. For some of you, ow! We also have the jack-o'-lantern. We have the jack-o'-lantern card here as your oracle card, which is protection, which goes along with the winged messenger card. But they want you to know that you're not alone and that you don't need to worry or fear about what's to come, that they're going to help show you the way. That you truly know what it is that you want. You truly know what it is that you want, and you truly know where you want to go in life. It's just that you're afraid to, and they want you to not be afraid. Group number 3, this was a really simple, easy message. I do want to say one thing though. I don't want you to stay down in the dumps. I don't want you to stay down in the dumps. I want you to give yourself some positive affirmations, talk to God, talk to your guides, make sure you're praying. Really work towards the life that it is that you want, because there is a sense of power there for you. There's a sense of commitment too. In the description box, I will put what Rhodonite means, what it symbolizes, and everything like that. That way you guys can also get a kind of an idea of why you were drawn to said stones. Anyways, group number 3, I hope this reading resonated with you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. The green opal. We're just going to set that right here so you can see it. Okay, so we have 2 sets of tarot cards and then an oracle card. Okay, so for some of you, this is specifically speaking to an invitation that you had, speaking to an opportunity. Here with the Queen of Pentacles card, I feel as if you've been working very hard towards your goals, that you're ready, you're going off on this journey, and I find that interesting because we also have the journey card here. But this was something that you have been weighing your pros and cons. This is something that you aren't entirely sure that you want to do yet. But your guides want you to know that regardless of whether or not you choose this path, it's gonna happen because this person's waiting for you. I don't necessarily think that this is a platonic relationship. I feel as if this is speaking towards people, and this is for people who have either second guessed a relationship with a certain individual. Now, I'm not talking about somebody that's toxic to you, right? With the waterfall card, this is somebody who not only is expressive in what they feel and how you influence them to feel and how they perceive those feelings, but it's also peace, and it's also serenity, it's also safety. It's it's all of the chaos without the toxicity, if that makes sense. And then your oracle card here is eternal love. Love is love, and it transcends physical death. So this is they're trying to tell you that regardless of whether or not you make it this go around, they're still going to be waiting for you, because this is end game for your souls. At least for yours. For some of you in your past life, you had struggled very, very hard to find this person. Every time you guys found each other, you guys weren't in the place to go for it, you know, like you weren't in the place to make things happen. That is just weird. I just like heard a gun go off in my head. So watch out. For some of you, I feel like there's also people who are keeping you two from each other. And that you really have to use your discernment, and you really have to use your higher self and what you know about your life and your past lives and your intuition. And you have to make this decision for yourself. Nobody else can make this one for you. With the waterfall, I'm feeling as if there's people watching. Like, it's almost like not only are your guides helping you, but you've also got their guides helping you. Like, it's almost like your guys' guides are communicating with each other, and they're trying to nudge, trying to keep you guys in each other's paths, right? but also I'm getting this sense of not dread, but guilt. I feel as if there's somebody from a past life who intentionally kept you guys apart, that they feel so guilty about everything, that they're trying to help, but it's actually what's causing issues. And I don't know if that makes sense, and I apologize if it doesn't, but that's what I'm getting right now. I think I'm going to meditate on this one a little bit and see if I can't pick up anything else. So if you would like me to do that, just leave a comment down below. I'll probably end up just writing stuff down in my journal if I don't end up doing a video about it. Like I said, if you guys would like that, let me know. My lovely green opals, don't let yourself be fooled by somebody's light. Pros and cons are always good, but really it's what comes down to what you want, what you feel like you want, what you really, a pros and cons list is basically just the things that you're not afraid of and the things you're afraid of. You need to work on that and take that fear away, because you are strong, and this is something that you've been waiting on. This is something that your soul's been waiting on for quite some time now. Anyways, I hope that reading resonated with you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, my lovely green opals. If you'd like to know what a green opal is, what it symbolizes, and all of that stuff, I will be writing that down in the description and putting the links in there for you. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching your videos today. I hope that they resonated with you, and I hope that everything that you want in life happens for you. I hope that you guys are truly blessed and that you can continue to live prosperous lives. Be honest with yourselves, be honest with your friends, be honest with your family, because let's face it, this is our only life that we've got to live right now in this timeline on this earth, where you know me and I know you and you know who you know. So just remember, be your most authentic self and don't ever let anybody tell you differently. Now, if you are curious as to what each individual stone happens to correlate with, what they happen to represent, I will be putting that in the description box along with those links for you guys so you can do your own research. Anyways, I hope you all had a great reading. I hope that your readings resonated with you and that you have a fantastic and wonderful day and a wonderful week.